finna get your ass the game, man. You know I break it down. Come on, man, you know it's Bain.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Bain Break It Down Forex. It's your boy Big Bain in this thing, and you guys guessed it, another week, another opportunity for us to make some money in the Forex market. So let's get right to it. All right, boom, over to the dollar, guys. Y'all can see we bearish. All right, we got double top with another double top, same way US 30 was last week, and then US 30 dropped 500 points. My team caught that. All right, it's black as it's clear as day, right? What's going to happen on the dollar again? If it taps into demand and reverses from there, that's a whole different story. But as it stands right now, guys, we are bearish on the dollar, and this is a very special week, all right, because looking at the charts, I see so many good setups and lots of opportunities for you guys to take advantage of like what's actually going on with these pairs. All right, so please don't miss out on that. Let's check out news real quick. This is what we got going on for news. So Tuesday is when everything starts. CAD has CPI. That's pretty important. And then Wednesday, pound has CPI. So back-to-back days with CPI on two different currencies. So guys, you'll have opportunities on those pairs, and you'll see as I go over the pound pairs, they're already set up and ready to go. So you guys may definitely be able to take advantage of that. Thursday we got dollar news at 8:30 for unemployment. Friday we got a bunch of news mixed with euro, pound, and CAD, and then dollar at 9:45 a.m. So we got something to kind of run off of, but for now, we're going to play it however the charts tell us to. All right, so on the dollar we are bearish. Cognac. All right, over to our majors, odd dollars, guys. I got a bull position on, long position on. We failed to, continue breaking lows, and we have a falling wedge into a support area. So again, our lows are getting higher, and I expect the odd dollar to continue rising, aiming for about 85 pips to the upside. Again, with the dollar looking very bearish, okay, the odd dollar tends to rise. So bullish on the odd dollar. Euro dollar. So remember how the dollar had double tops, a double top within a double top? Well, now the euro has a double bottom within a double bottom, all right, if you will, right? So they're not within each other, but we got two equal lows that are getting higher on top of that and looking very, very good for a buying opportunity. So I'm bullish on euro dollar. You can pretty much guess what everything else is going to be for brothers and sisters. Here on the pound dollar, I also have a long position. So what I'm really looking for is to get down to that lower time frame, get all the details. Let's get to like the 15-minute. Okay, here we are. All right, so you guys can see all of these highs, these liquidity levels, and then you guys also see, we kind of let me go back out, see what that was, that red line. All right, so that red line was a change of character. All right, so we may not really need it as we come down to the lower time frame here. Yeah, so it's cutting in the middle between everything, but it is acting as levels, right? Resistance here, almost support right here, resistance again, support here, etc., etc. So it is a key level, but I'm just going to take it out of my markup for right now and just focus on where price currently happens to be, which is down here, guys. This is major divergence, all right, bullish divergence on the chart. All right, you'll see it probably better on the 1 hour. All right, there it is, where we're making lower lows, but if we bring up the RSI, we're making higher lows. Again, this is major divergence coming from a oversold state. All right, and now we're looking to rise up to get past 70 and most likely sweep all of these liquidity areas to the upside. All right, so you can clearly see here on the 5-minute time frame, right, as price was going down, we pushed up and then we broke this high, giving us a change of character. So we went from going down to now heading up. So this is your early sign. All right, but now that pound dollar has already pushed up some, what we're waiting for is that pullback, all right, to the level of demand that sits here that initiated that break. So that's why you see I have a buy position here. All right, so I'm gonna push this up a little bit just so it could be right above the order block, so when price comes back down, it puts me into the trade. And then I'll look for it to head up from there, but I'm behind the swing just in case it wants to pull back a little deeper. Again, what's a good tool for determining a pullback? Fibonacci. You guys guessed it. All right, there it is, from the low to this high, and look where your Fibonacci zones sit, right where I actually want to get into the trade. So if it hits the 38 and goes away, that's one where I might not be able to get in. It won't automatically put me in, but at the same token, I want to get in lower anyway. So getting in right before the order block or in the middle of the order block is where you want to have your buy limits set. All right, with TradingView it's pretty easy to set it. Just click on that plus sign here like that, buy limit, and there it is, right at along this price. Push your stop loss where you want it, put your take profit, all right, also where you want it, kind of going for the gusto on GU. All right, out of all the non-dollar based pairs in the majors, GU is one that moves a lot. All right, so that's 110 pips to the upside to grab all the liquidity that you see. Needless to say, I'm bullish on the dollar, on the pound dollar. All right, so over to New Zealand dollar, and guys, it looks like euro dollar in a sense, where we have the double bottom. All right, with another double bottom, and it's a bit of a head and shoulders, an inverse head and shoulders. This is your left shoulder, here's your head, and there is your right shoulder. Right, so if we get back down to the lower time frame, now you can start seeing price action a lot cleaner. All right, for here, our lows, we broke those lows, made lower lows, but now we're not making any lower lows past this. We're making higher lows, and this is a perfect evening star pattern, morning star pattern, that is a bullish reversal pattern. So we have a bit of a inverse head and shoulders, double top within double top, on top of a morning star, guys. It's headed up. All right, and even if it goes down, so what, right? You had too many things telling you to buy, not to buy. All right, you don't want to see this thing take off and get 169 pips, and you were right here to take advantage of it, but you were so fixated on price still dropping that you didn't get in. All right, don't do yourself don't do yourself like that, right? It's a huge disservice. All right, but this is the perfect time to buy. So probably right when the market opens on Sunday tomorrow, you guys want to get in to the New Zealand dollar for a buy, and again have an opportunity to catch 169 pips. All right, so moving on, dollar CAD, and what you guys can see on the 15-minute as we get into the nitty gritty is that we went up, made a high, now the highs are getting lower, and we have a rising channel, which is a bearish reversal pattern. Guys, I didn't put the position on, but this is what we want right here on dollar CAD. That's 19 pips, and we aim for our 1 and 2 where we see our structure. There it is, easy 54 pips in the bank. All right, but you can tell we can probably get away with getting all the way down to this area that we broke that never got mitigated, and that is for 122 pips. So I'm bearish on the dollar CAD because the dollar looks extremely bearish. It just goes hand in hand as far as correlation is concerned. Over to the dollar CHF, and again, guys, let's look at it from a higher time frame. What do you see? Head and shoulders. All right, we already broke the neckline and we pull back. Guys, it's time for the dollar CHF to drop. It's just that simple. All right, and we can see it's already starting to do its thing. So here was your level of supply sitting right here. It tapped into it nicely and started giving us rejections. All right, there it is, guys. It's time to sell it right now. All right, so as the market opens, again, let the spread, when it first opened, let all that calm down. All right, don't get into it 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, right? Wait till about 9 o'clock, and then look for your opportunity to short the dollar CHF. All right, it will present itself. I mean, it's here right now. Just a 25 pip stop loss, guys. Textbook head and shoulder. Break a neckline, broke the low, pull back, retest. If we put a Fibonacci level on, guys, we'll also see, what do you know, rejecting the 61.8 perfectly. Guys, get your money. All right, this is easy money. All of these plays, buying the New Zealand dollar, buying the dollar, the pound dollar, the euro dollar, our dollar, buy them all. sell all the non-dollar based pairs. That's 7 pairs that you're buying 4 and you're selling 3, and you're gonna kill it. All right, this week is it's set up. Everything is set up. It's not always like this, guys, but when it is, you got to take advantage. All right, here's the dollar CHF, I'm sorry, dollar JPY, and we pushed up in a rising channel, and now we've broken out of that rising channel. So what we're looking at is for price to do its pullback. So you could probably get into a buy to try to catch it up to here, right? But once you get up in this supply area, you're looking to sell it, because that's what this rising channel is all about, being a bearish reversal chart pattern. We've already got the breakout, so we need to retest. We need to tap into supply. Then when the bears show up, it's time to fly, guys. All right, the pullback will be over. You'll be getting in with the run of the downtrend, which is what we want to do, and you're going to make a killing, guys. All right, if we put a short position on from the supply area, all right, and just take it for a nice look. A little 1 to 2 here is already 240 pips. UJ doesn't play. All right, UJ is like the GU, right, of the dollar based pairs, right, and GU is the best out of the non-dollar based pairs. But guys, we can bring this all the way down to the channel. That's 321 pips. Don't know how fast or how slow it'll take to get there, but if we get what we need from a confirmation standpoint with price action, guys, it just kissed the baby goodnight. All right, on the standard lot, just so you guys know, $3,000, right, going towards 4. All right, y'all better get in where y'all fit in. All right, great plays this week. Dollar JPY, I'm bearish. All right, here is pound AUD. Let's look at it from a higher time frame. All right, pound AUD, we've been in a sell for a while. We're up 111 pips roughly, and now we just got the break of this trend line. So what I believe is going to happen, guys, is that we're going to get a nice pullback up to, you know, this area that we broke, or somewhere into this level of supply. So you can see where my short position is, right? I'm expecting price to pull back here, and then when the bears show up, you know, I'll be taking it for another sell position to the downside, looking to make 210 pips. Guys, pound AUD is looking good. Selling or bias is short. All right, pound CAD had something beautiful on it as well. Let's get a little higher so you guys can see the picture. There it is. All right, once again, you know, price moving in a upward fashion, but then breaks the lows, right? Broke this low, broke your trend line, so we had to change a character, right? So now we're waiting for that pullback, right, back to the area of supply that initiated this break. And so when price gets to about right here, guys, we're looking to sell it. I have a long position just to try to catch that pullback going up to supply, but overall I'm looking for the pound CAD to fall once it gets to this level of supply. So again, remember, they have CPI, I think it was Thursday, that could affect, you know, what happens by that time. But, you know, going into the week, pound CAD will pull back, and then we'll have an opportunity to get into it from the high for a sell, all right, to make about 544 pips. These pound pairs don't play, guys. All right, almost every play is set up and ready to go. Please take advantage. All right, pound CAD. All right, here's pound JPY. So you can see pound JPY did give us a change of character. Huge bearish engulfing candle. So as we look to the lower time frame, right, we're starting to see that price has found this support level to the left, right? This support level here, and there's one more right underneath it. But where price is right now, okay, you guys can see, all right, that we've had a break of this high right here. So we have our change of character, and now we'll get down to a lower time frame so we get the nitty gritty. All right, and again, here's a double bottom breaking this neckline, giving us a new high. So here I have a short position to try to catch it down to Fibonacci and potentially the area that it broke. All right, and then from there I think it's going to tap into this demand zone and get me in for a buy. All right, so initially I'm expecting just a pullback on pound JPY, right? So selling it, and then it's going to tap into demand and start to rise, as it's already given us our change of character from bearish to now bullish. And again, just need to wait on the pullback and the bulls to show up, and it's kiss the baby goodnight. All right, we can even push this up to here because this is technically where we have a lot of supply. All right, and that is 571 pips to the upside on GJ. One of my members, shout out to Ariel, caught 543 pips on GJ, and she won't let me forget it. All right, guys, so just know it's possible. You just got to be educated, know what to do, and have a support team that makes sure, right, that you get this stuff. All right, and if you're looking for that, y'all better holler at me. All right, forexwithbain.com. Get in where you fit in. All right, so moving on to pound New Zealand. Let's get to a higher time frame. You can't see nothing. All right, and whoa, look at that, beautiful. Okay, so a nice falling channel, right? I've already sold it, made some money as it's gotten down to the support level. So when we look at it on the 4 hour, okay, here it is, that you can see, you know, we did tap into that level of demand. So again, just continuously getting lower and lower till we get something that tells us that price is going to get bullish. As of right now, everything's still bearish. We tapped into supply, right? So this was engineered liquidity. We grabbed that liquidity and we tapped into supply. So right now we are still bearish on the pound New Zealand. But if we break above here, breaking this high, and then start to get higher lows, then we may look to take the pound New Zealand for a buying opportunity. And again, coming from that major demand zone, we can definitely get up out of here and, you know, make some super huge highs, because this falling channel is a bullish reversal pattern. All right, so it's looking good for potential buy. Just right now still bearish on the lower time frame, so it may dip into demand a little bit more before it decides to go up. All right, but really good setups, guys, really good plays. You see how the charts look. All right, it's textbook stuff. Okay, so bullish on pound New Zealand. All right, over to pound CHF, and if we look at the 1 hour time frame, pretty much we can see that again we tapped into a major level of demand, and coming down lower, we kind of got the double bottom the same way that we had on GJ. We had to change a character here, and we pushed to make a new high. So, you know, we really need to get to the 5 minute. There it is, guys, almost an inverted head and shoulders to some degree, not exactly, but the lows just stopped getting lower and they started getting higher to the point where we broke a high, right? And now we made a new high. So expect to make a higher low, right, when we come back to tap into this demand area. And that's where my position is, and I'm aiming for liquidity to the upside for about 67 pips. Pound CHF, I am bullish. All right, let's head over to oil. All right, taking a look at oil, let's say on the 4 hour time frame, and we can see that oil definitely broke this support level and pushed down to the next support level, to where it seems as if it's rejecting a little bit. Let's look at the 15. Right, not necessarily rejecting, but, you know, just going sideways for now. So there is a possibility that we can begin the pullback, right, to where the area that we broke of this low, or to the major supply area up here. All right, so if we look at probably the 1 minute, okay, that's way too much. 5 minutes, so we can't really see that change of character just yet. Right, everything's still bearish and really consolidating where you can't really tell. All right, so we probably want to break somewhere above this high before we actually start looking for bullish opportunities. We may even be able to get one here. All right, but just know that we probably want that to happen first before we go bullish on oil. And also, if we're talking correlations with the dollar, oil typically rises when the dollar falls. So the dollar is looking bearish, oil should rise up, and we're talking 66 to 68, right? That is a $2 move on oil, so that is 200 pips in your pocket. All right, bullish on oil. Moving over to silver, and if we look at it from the 1 hour time frame, you guys can clearly see that I'm bullish on silver. Right, we made this nice demand area, started breaking this high, making a new high, higher lows, just kind of, you know, giving the signs, right? Even breaking the trend line, making that high, and tapping back into demand. But where we are right now, this is engineered liquidity, guys. So I'm expecting silver to drop a little bit, right, into this demand area that hasn't been mitigated whatsoever. Right, once it does that, then I'll be looking to take silver long, and silver pays, guys, and this is a great setup, so please take advantage. Bullish on silver. All right, over to gold, you guys can already see from this 1 hour time frame that we had a bit of a head and shoulders over here. If you go down to like the 15-minute, now you see it a lot better. All right, so there's our left shoulder, here's our head, there's our right shoulder. We broke our neckline here, pulled back to retest it as support, then we took off. Since then, we've consolidated, haven't really done much with silver, but look at the highs, right? So from here all the way to here, and to here, they're all getting higher. The lows are getting higher. So you can see my long position here with my stop below the lowest point, and I'm aiming for this supply area. I got a 1 to 2 on this, and it looks really, really good for gold, guys. I expect gold to really get past this level, right? But just as to where it's going, that's a $56 move. That's 560 pips on gold, guys. You'll get paid. All right, everything's ready to go, right? Buy non-dollar based pairs, sell dollar based pairs, buy commodities, silver and oil, right? And you guys can pretty much guess what's going next for our indices. We're gonna buy those too. All right, look at my team card, right? From all the way at the tippy top, and then we got the drop. Kaboom, right? 700 points on NAS. All right, and what they say, what goes down must come up, or what, something like that, right? So looking at it on the 15-minute, and now we got the double bottom here. You'll see it better on the 5-minute. Whoop, there it is, right? Double bottom, broke the neckline. It's text, it just happens over and over and over, right? Y'all can start to see it, the pull back to the neckline, and we take off again, make a higher low, push above, breaking the high, make a higher high. So now here is our demand level, as well as a fair value gap that sits right here. Okay, so we may tap into that before we take off to the upside. Either way, guys, there's nothing but space and opportunity for price to head back up to supply, and that's 286 points just getting to that area, guys, on NAS. So bullish on NAS, right? Especially with the dollar looking extremely bearish. All right, SPY, same thing. Look at where my team caught SPY for the drop. We got ourselves a nice 141 points. But now, as we look at it on the lower time frame, it tells on itself. All right, guys. Once again, we have the lows, right? Kind of a head and shoulders inverted, if you will, but broke this high again, new high, higher low, new high, higher low, new high. So again, probably will tap in to this order block sitting in this zone, or the fair value gap sitting about right here. Who knows, we might even get into both, right? But you just need to know that these are the areas that you want to look for your buying opportunities from. And if you do that, then you have an opportunity to catch, look at that, that's 2,000 points. I'm sorry, 24 points just to, that location, but bringing it all the way up, 68 points back to supply. Guys, just don't miss out. All right, bullish on SPY. Last but not least, US 30, same old same. It's giving the same exact thing, guys, that SPY and NAS is giving. So get into a long position here, but if we get up to supply, that's a 200 point move on US 30, get you paid. All right, maybe getting it from demand is better, of course, at 262 points, but I'm bullish on US 30. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you're trying to learn this stuff, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you want a way out, right, if you want to give something a shot with somebody who's not going to scam you, who's not going to sell you a course, who's not going to not be there, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Then forexwithbain.com, here, there, somewhere, everywhere. Click on it. Hit the link for the Discord. Come join the squad. Check out my Forex music. Forex with BeatStars. BBIDF is the tag. I'm on streaming services right now. Check for artist Big Bain, and you'll find some of my songs there. I'm going to roll out a lot more this year coming to you guys, so get ready for that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, because I'm getting jiggy with it. All right. In the meantime, in between time, y'all know what it is. It's your boy. Peace.
Wanna get money? Wanna get paid? That's Forex. Like a sensei, then you know you gotta come and swing my way. And if you wanna fast forward here, replay.